10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay.
There are times when we must all endure adjustments to the Constitution in the name of security.
What's up? Oh, I didn't turn the music on. Look at that. There we go. What's up? Hola, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing today? Camera looked weird. Every time I come in here, my camera looks weird. I just make it worse when I fuck with it. Well, my camera does look weird today. It looks all faded out. Oh well. We'll just deal today. How about that? We'll just fucking deal with it. In fact, let's just pull this up. I was going through news stories for the chat today anyway. Might as well pull those up. Whilst we sit here and chat and talk and see what you guys have been doing, what you guys have been up to. How's everybody? Start that whole sentence over again. How was everyone's Thursday? As soon as I learned how to fucking speak. Hulk Hogan died today. Some people care. I'm not one of those people. We had like 3 people die in the last week. Let's see who we had. We had Ozzy. Well, yeah, this week. Ozzy Osbourne, Theo Huxtable, and now Hulk Hogan. What's up, firefighter?
Oh, just surprised we have had 3 celebrities die this week. Yeah,
Yeah. I'll be honest. I don't really care about any of them. Like, none of them was like, oh, man, that sucks. Sometimes celebrities die, and you're like, oh, man. Like, for me, like, when Robin Williams died, I was like, oh, that sucked, dude. Grew up with Robin Williams. Or fucking Stan Lee. Or Prince. Prince was another big one. Like, shit. This week has been kind of like, oh, okay. I admit. So.
And then I guess right after I got home from work, I don't know, I got a notification saying some famous jazz musician also died today.
I hadn't heard about that one. Don't know who that was. But.
Nor do I. It was a musician I never heard of before.
Yeah, don't know. What's up, Manuel? Dino says apparently Thailand and Cambodia are at war.
Wait, what?
Thailand and Cambodia are at war. That's what Dino said. I hadn't heard about that.
Okay, to the Google.
Oh shit, Dino's wife's in the hospital. Shit, dude.
Oh, major. Oh shit.
What the fuck, dude? What happened? Well, unless it's too personal. I don't want you to fucking talk about it if it's too personal. Shit, man. That sucks. She's on a vent? What the fuck happened? Warhammer says, send in the Ladyboy Brigade. It is Thailand. It might it might distract the Cambodian military or whatever they have. Does Cambodia have a military? I don't even know. They've got to have military.
They have to. But the question is, are they fighting with newer equipment, or is it like some trashy,
like Vietnam era fucking
like hand-me-downs?
Probably like a bunch. Honestly, it's probably like a bunch of fucking AKs and SKSs. That's probably what the Cambodian military has. So, which, I mean, that's good military equipment. I mean, you're lacking capacity with the SKS, but it's still a damn good rifle. So, and as far as AKs go, but that would be my guess. That's probably what they have.
Okay, from what I'm seeing, based on every major news network around the world, from BBC to New York Times to Reuters to everyone's least favorite, the Communist News Network, it's apparently a border clash going on.
Oh.
Wait, how did I become the one responsible for all the Google foo in the chats now?
I don't know. You showed up.
That's fair. And look, I don't have an excuse. I literally got out of the shower and looked down at my phone, and I'm like, oh shit, the chat's about to start.
Yep. Let's see. Dino says she's got an incurable autoimmune condition diagnosed 10 years or so ago. She had a flare-up, usually ends up in the hospital for 2 or so weeks a year, but not normally this bad. She was in an induced coma for 2 days. Dude, that sucks. Dino says, wait, so firefighter is naked? Yeah, he came straight out of the shower.
No, I'm dressed. I am dressed.
Covered in a mixture of, but it's like that clean sweat you get after a shower. You know, when you get out of the shower, sometimes you sweat a little bit just from the humidity, you know, but it's like a clean sweat. It doesn't feel dirty. So he's just like sitting in front of his computer, glistening a little bit, balls to the wind. So that's what I like to imagine anyway.
Nope. I got athletic shorts and a tank top on.
I mean, that's what you say, but I like to imagine it the way I presented it. I think.
Oh. Well, I just found out what the Thai armed forces use.
What?
So apparently they use VT-4 tanks and obsolete M60 tanks. They have strikers and old Vietnam era M113 personnel carriers. They have a few F-16s that we sold them.
Mm-hmm.
Some Swedish Saab JAS 39s, and a few Black Hawk helicopters. But what do they use small arms wise? That's what we want to know.
I mean, that's not a bad setup, though. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. They got a lot of our leftover shit. So.
Oh, shit. They have the Sig 320 as their standard sidearm.
Uh-oh. They might want to be careful with that.
Yeah. You want to know what I find funny about this? I have, like, legit the Gen 1 320 right before this problem was even found out. Do you think Sig would have sent me something, email, letter, saying, hey...
Yep.
We might need you to send that in so we could take a look at it.
Well, yeah, especially after this, because this happened yesterday, but the Air Force says they've suspended their use of their M18s which, let's be honest, it's just 320. I mean, I know it's a little bit different, but because an airman died.
Yeah, he unclipped the clip to his Safariland module or holster and put it on his desk, and it discharged right into his chest.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
That's not good, dude. I mean, this is really, really, like, Sig's publicity on the 320 has it's just in the toilet, bro. It's hurting their entire fucking company.
Yeah, and I own two
I
Sigs.
love Sig. I love Sig. And I don't own any 320s. But out of the Sigs that I own, I absolutely love them. And I trust them completely because they're not 320s. But it's like fucking, it's got to be hurting their sales at this point. You know what I mean? Got to be hurting their, like I mean, they still have contracts with some law enforcement agencies, federal and I'm sure state and local too. You know, there are law enforcement agencies out there that use SIGs. Probably a lot of them not the M18 or the 320. A lot of them are using, you know, 226s and 229s and things like that. But that's fuck, dude. This has been a problem for how many years now? 6 years, I think.
Roughly.
Maybe no, actually, I think it's been longer than 6 years since this first.
Yeah, because like legitimately, the 320 I bought was right after they rolled it out, but right before they got adopted by the military.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they also use the Daewoo K5 pistol.
Oh.
The 226, the CZ75. Of course, several Glocks. Their special forces in Thailand has issued the 5.7 pistol. Jealous. And it says here that their main standard issue rifle is the M16.
I mean, that's surprising. I'm gonna be honest. I figured they would be using fucking, you know.
Yeah, and the
old.
The Tavor is their secondary, like, alternative service weapon.
Damn. And then what does Thailand use then?
Oh, this is Thailand.
Oh, I thought you were looking up Cambodia.
I haven't looked that one up
what I
yet.
was saying. Military small arms. Let's see. Okay.
Oh.
So
Lots of Chinese made stuff.
yes, they use fucking Soviet shit. I knew fucking Cambodia did. Although it does show they use a wait.
The CZP-10 by their special forces.
From Royal Cambodian Army. Oh, where it's from, the country of origin. They still use Uzis, Type 85, the K7, MP5, Type 56 AK. I knew it. That's their go-to.
They somehow have a K1A1 and a K2C. What? Oh, and they use the Norinco clone of the M16, M4.
Yeah, but that's used by Special Forces Command. Their standard issue is AK. Standard issue's AK. Ah, look, they still use SKSs. Fucking knew it.
Hey, look. The one I have
I was right. That's all that matters.
is pretty dang awesome.
I'm not saying it's bad. I like these guns. Fucking using AKs and SKSs? Shit, yeah. We got super chat here. Emmanuel says, please explain in detail why Punisher doesn't like cops. And while you're at it, insult to my friend named Robertand. While you're at it, insult to my friend named Robert Walt Coxon. Well, Robert Walt Coxon was insulted enough by his parents for giving him that fucking last name. I don't know if I should fucking dig any more than that. Walt Coxon? Come on. I would change his name. I wouldn't do that to my child. You can put anything you want on a birth certificate. Like, you can just make up a fucking name. It does not legally, in the United States anyway, does not legally have to be your same last. You can give your child a different last name. You actually can do that, and the hospital will take that name and submit it on the birth certificate, all that shit. You can do that. That in and of itself is a huge insult. You have two friends named Robert that you want? Well, Robert and Robertand, unless that's a... Okay, I know that was a typo. I'm just fucking with you. An insult to your friend named Robert and Robert Walcoxon. So there's two gay Roberts in a room. Which one comes first?
Whoever the bottom is?
Which is Walcoxon. I don't know, man. I don't have an insult for people I don't know. Why doesn't Punisher like the cops? Okay, so at first, I think the basic idea that Punisher didn't like the cops was based on incompetence and inefficiency, right? Like, he saw that the cops were incompetent in helping to bring justice to the killers of his family. And that was, because they were inefficient, they were bad at their jobs, cops couldn't do the same things, they had to follow certain rules, they didn't really want to help, especially with the type of crime, because his family was killed by the mob, so they were like, they didn't really want to help. That led into finding out that cops are corrupt and actually in league with criminal organizations. So it wasn't just cops are inept and inefficient, but they're actually corrupt. And as time has gone, the stories involving the Punisher and cops, again, they usually still kind of stick to that same basic starting point, which is, I want to say it's like it's not, oh, he can do shit cops can't. It's he has to do the things he can, or the things he does, because cops won't. Cops won't just fix the fucking crimes. They are intentionally corrupt. It's a intentionally corrupt system that links itself very often to criminal organizations. Yeah, I mean, that's mostly the basis of it. I mean, without getting into specific storylines that I don't, really fucking remember, because, I don't really read comics anymore. But like, that's the general basis to it. Cops are corrupt. The ones that aren't corrupt are still inefficient, or, they're ineffectual, or they're just plain incompetent, I guess is the least worst case scenario, right? Like, they're either corrupt, they're inefficient, which is not as bad as corrupt, but it's still pretty bad, because if they're inefficient, that means they're lazy, and the structure with which they work in is not set up and designed to function to be good at what it should be good at. Or at the very bottom, I guess, of the bad scale is, they're just not good at their fucking jobs. Those are kind of the three areas where cops fall in Punisher comic books. And so that's why he doesn't like them. So, basically.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. It also sounds very true. So, another super chat from Kowloon says, I'll never buy another Sig. They changed the Signa.
Oh, I think he meant to say design.
The design? Okay, the design a few times while denying they had a problem, still having issues. They claim you're anti-gun hack if you acknowledge the issues. You know, that doesn't make you anti-gun. I would say quite the opposite. I would think anti-gunners love fucking fucked up ass SIGs. I'll never be I'm not gonna read that shit because YouTube algorithm's gonna think I said something else if I say
Yeah, the algorithm will. Well, wait. I own 3 SIGs. I got a 320, I got the SP2022, and I got the 365 XL. Between the 3, only 2 I could safely say I trust right now.
Yeah. There's got to be. Let's see. Sig P320. What would you call that? Safety update. Parts kit. There's got to be a way you can change it, right? Well, it's not the safety. That's not the actual issue. Update parts kit. Maybe we'll take the word safety out of that. There's got to be a way you can just fucking upgrade it yourself. You know what I mean?
Unless if it's like some like you really odd part that you can't do yourself.
See, I've never owned a 320 or done any work to a 320, so I don't really. What was the precursor to the 320? I'm blanking on that one.
250.
Yeah, the 250s I've taken apart and played around with, but it's been a long time. So, but I don't know. Well, no, because the 250s it was an internal hammer though. Where the 320s were striker, right? So
Yeah,
completely different. I mean, I know,
but the 250 used a very similar like fire control unit,
yeah.
regardless of it being.
I mean, the design is very similar, and obviously the spirit of the gun, the 320, is as the predecessor to the 250. But I think there's enough difference between the two of them that, since I've never played around with a 320, only the 250, I would want to take one apart and take a look at it and be like, okay, maybe maybe it's the sear design, or I don't know, because I haven't owned one, so I didn't really pay that much attention to what the actual like internals were on those guns, as far as like, what you would want to change to try and, unless it's just a severe design flaw that you can't fucking get around. You know what I mean? Like there's just no way you can fucking make any changes to the gun and still have it operate that would actually affect whether or not it has that problem. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
What's up, gentlemen?
Says, is there any link to those shot with P320s and Hillary Clinton? Yes, Hillary Clinton designed the P320s.
Okay, that's going to be very, very disturbing.
Yep. She intentionally designed those guns. So, did you hear about this? Al Sharpton's ministry loses their tax exempt status.
Yeah, when I saw that, I thought he was
only
dead.
Took 40 fucking years.
Say it ain't so.
Fucking shit.
The way they had the article and his pitch and everything, I thought he was dead.
Oh, that would have been nice, but no. He's a fucking cockroach like Nancy Pelosi. You'll probably fucking pee around forever. So
yeah, even after a nuclear blast or something.
Mm-hmm. Fucking hell.
How you doing, brother?
Another day. I'm in a good mood today because I'm off tomorrow. But it's not my 3-day weekend, so I got to go back to work on Saturday. But I'm at least off tomorrow.
That's still a day off.
Yeah, still a day off. I'm going to go see, me and my wife are going to go see Fantastic Four tomorrow, which I've heard good things about. I've heard good things from people that I generally agree with them and trust their opinions. I've heard good things. I've heard it's actually, essentially what I've heard is all the stuff people were concerned about whether it be the casting or Silver Surfer being a chick or any of that other shit. Like, I've heard YouTube channels that I watch a lot that were very, very fucking critical of this movie and saying it was going to be another MCU movie and a steaming pile of shit, do reviews in the last couple days and say, I was fucking wrong. It's legitimately a good fucking movie. Like, the cast works, the Silver Surfer shit, like when you watch the movie, it works and makes fucking complete sense. I saw one guy, he was like, I was watching the movie just waiting to be pissed off at Silver Surfer, and the movie was so good, all I could think about is wow, it's nice to have a fucking hot naked silver chick on the screen so much in the movie. His words, not mine. So I've been hearing good things. One thing I have heard also is that it is better than Superman. So we'll see. I'm gonna see it tomorrow. We'll see if all that's true, if that holds up. It'd be cool. I want it to be a good movie. I want all these movies to be good movies. I never want to fucking watch a shitty movie. But we'll see.
I'm on my way back from Fort Worth. I'm still.
Don't you live? Well, no, you don't live in Fort Worth. You live south of Fort Worth. Never mind. You're
south of Fort Worth, but I had to go to take my wife to Fort Worth to her surgeon so he can check on her skin graft.
You're breaking up a little bit, but so I understood what you said.
It still looks pretty gnarly. It still looks gnarly. It's because I'm driving. But he said it's looking good. It still needs healing because it's still fragile. Damn skin graft.
Kellen in the chat says, if your aim is to find surplus, you can find a surprising number of Leo trade-ins in 320s being offloaded. Yes, like here in Michigan. So this year, Michigan State Police, MSP, and legitimately every single police force in the state, local and county, that used 320s has traded them all in just in the first 6 months of the year. Everybody's gone back to Glock, specifically Glock 9mm, which is great. I'm so glad. I've been talking about this for fucking 15 years. That 9mm, like, yes, at the time, you know, in the late 80s and early 90s, when the Miami shooting and the LA shooting and all this shit was happening, there were hard barrier penetration advantages to 40, but those have not existed in 20 fucking years. Like, there's no reason at this point with modern 21st century ammunition to fucking go for a round that is more expensive and offers you less capacity in a similarly sized handgun. It makes no sense anymore. I'm glad that law enforcement, well, I don't like law enforcement, so fuck them for this is making the right call. But at least there's some fucking common sense, because, like, seriously, it makes no fucking sense to pass on 9mm anymore. Like, you're losing capacity and getting into a higher cost ammunition by going to 40. Like, that's it. There's no advantage.
With Glock, can't you use the same mag for 9 and 40?
You can, yeah. I mean, they're marked differently, but yes, you can use the same magazine.
That's what I thought.
So, but they're not doing that. They're swapping out SIGs for Glocks. So,
right.
None of them are going from 40. I mean, there might be a couple that are going from 40 caliber Glocks to 9mm Glocks. I don't know, but yeah, they're hardcore dumping the 320s in mass. I can go buy.
You think those will hit the market for
practically? Sale? Oh yeah, I can go buy practically unshot fucking 320s right now for about $320.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Wish I had the money.
I'm not going to. I'm not fucking going to, but I could if I wanted to. The 320 was never a gun I wanted in the first place. Like, honestly, like I prefer hammer-fired guns to striker-fired guns. If I'm going to buy a striker-fired gun, honestly, I'm just going to buy a Glock. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I already own several Glocks. Like, it just makes the most sense to buy more fucking Glocks if that's what I'm going to get. I mean, I do have an M&P. I have one. You know, it's not that I don't have other striker-fired guns, but it just makes the most sense if, you know, to get a Glock if that's what you're going to get into. And as far as that goes, I mean, you can get police trade-ins on fucking Glocks all the time, cheap as shit too. So.
Oh yeah.
And MMPs.
Boarding.
So yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, I could go right now. There's several gun shops within 30 minutes of me that have police trade-in 320s cheap as shit for between $300 to $350 that I could go buy right now. But I don't want to.
Lucky.
So, because yeah, in the first, like I said, just in the first 6 months, just since I've been here, you know, I got here in February, had just all the fucking, like, there were several local police agencies and things like that that started getting rid of their 320s, but 3 months ago, I think now, Michigan State Police, which is obviously the biggest law enforcement agency in the state, dumped theirs. And as soon as they dumped theirs, then everybody else that hadn't already done it fucking did it too.
How many would you say they got rid of? Like, how many guns in total?
Thousands and thousands of them. They probably, I mean, my guess would probably be 10,000 pistols got traded in. I don't know. Let's see. How many?
You got.
I've always liked the
How
look
many
of the
law
P320.
There's 17,000 law enforcement officers in Michigan. Now, some of them probably already had moved to Glock or moved to other things other than the 320. So I'm assuming not all 17,000 of those fucking officers were, you know, currently using the 320. A lot of them were. But even if it was, you know, even if it was fucking half, that's 8,500 guns that got traded in.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, and it was probably more than half.
I would still buy a couple if I had the money.
But
hey, I'll be right back.
All right. All right. Where are we at? I know I had some other stories up here. I got that one. Oh, the whole Ghislaine Maxwell thing. They came out and announced because they did it. The Department of Justice did an interview with her today with Ghislaine Maxwell. Because they're trying to get her to testify. And they're just putting it out there that they had a very productive meeting with her today. That's all they're really saying right now, obviously, because this is potentially an open, active. Well, I mean, it is an open, active court case. It hasn't been, you know, set a date to go to court yet, but I don't know what the fuck that means. Like, they had a productive day with her. That means they sat down and had a meeting with her and said, okay, here's what you're going to do. Anybody who's a fucking Democrat, you're going to say they're a pedophile. And anybody who's not, you're not going to mention their names. Maybe that's what they mean by very productive day. I don't fucking know. Fuck all of them.
But that would be funny.
Mm-hmm.
In geek-related news, I could have saved this for Geek Chat on Saturday. Apparently, Amazon's putting the team that they have in charge of the Fallout TV show.
Oh, yeah.
In charge of a Mass Effect live-action show.
I did. I read this, yeah.
And I'm just sitting here going, I can't wait now, if this is true.
I love me some Mass Effect. I've played the first 3 games. I know they came out with that 4th game.
Andromeda, yeah.
Never played that one. I
Be
have.
happy you didn't.
I've played through all 3 of the main trilogy. I love those games. I love the world that they're set in. I like I like all everything about them. The species, the spaceships, the guns, the world that they've set up and created, the lore, all the shit. Like, I like all that shit. So I would be very, very excited to see a show specifically done by those people that did Fallout, because Fallout was fucking phenomenal. And Fallout's a game that I never got into. Like, the only one I ever played was Fallout 3, which was great. I've told this story a million fucking times. And I think I got, maybe a week's worth of time in on the game. And it was an amazingly fun game. But I intentionally made a decision not to play it because I had just got done playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion for a year and a half and was like, I can't dedicate that much time to a fucking another video game. So I stopped playing the game. So yeah, but the TV show is fantastic. And if they could do that with a fucking Mass Effect game, that would be awesome.
I just want to see how they're gonna do like the Krogan and Gath.
Yeah.
I know this, when they make the effects makeup for the Batarians. Oh, no. I mean, that is one race in that game you just cannot like, because no matter what you try to show them mercy and they go, "Ha, well now I'm gonna stab you."
Yeah.
Kind of like North Korea. Oh wait, what?
Yep. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But
yeah.
Howdy.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I'll come somewhere.
So how was your movie going experience today?
I had, if I could say one thing about 2025 when it comes to superhero movies, I've had fun, which is something that you can't. I didn't used to be able to say going to the movies for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm having fun this year.
Well, there's only been 4 superhero movies, right?
Yes.
One of which sucked. Let's be honest. Captain America sucked.
Captain America sucked. The Thunderbolts was fun.
Thunderbolts was great.
Superman was fun.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four was fun.
All right.
Fun.
Good. I'm going to see it tomorrow at 1:00. I got my tickets already. So
everybody was wrong about how it was going to end. So
okay. Well, because I'm assuming that means they don't fucking get destroyed.
I can't say anything. All I can say is everyone was wrong.
Okay. Well, that's what everybody thought was going to happen. So
that's what I thought was going to happen.
And you were wrong. So
I was wrong.
That means they defeat Galactus, people. He just spoiled the movie. Fantastic Four beats Galactus. Oh my God! What a spoiler!
I never said that. I just said it doesn't end the way you. I just said it doesn't end the way that you wanted.
Said it by not saying it.
Yeah.
So if they don't beat Galactus, then does that mean they found Galactus a wife?
Basically, someone that could, quench his hunger permanently.
Ooh.
Oh my!
Let's just say they turned Johnny into quite the womanizer.
Well, wasn't he always?
Nope. No.
I did.
Everyone was good in it. I even didn't mind the female Silver Surfer. She was good for this role. I liked her in this movie.
That's what I've heard. I've heard literally people who were shitting on this movie, specifically about the Silver Surfer, come out and say, "Yeah, I was wrong. She's actually good in this movie, and it makes sense she's in this movie."
This is okay. So I enjoyed Superman more just because it's Superman. And it was very nostalgic feeling. But Fantastic Four is definitely the better movie.
Okay. I know exactly what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, well, good. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm sure we'll talk about it on one of the chats.
No, we won't.
We won't. We just won't mention it. We're just never gonna fucking mention it ever on the Geek Chat or the Guns and Geeks podcast or the superhero toy chat. It'll just never come up. It's just never gonna come up. No.
Oh, it succeeded in making me much more excited to get that that package that you sent.
I was hoping, like, I got it sent off on Monday. I was hoping it would have fucking got there already, but I need to let me check the tracking. Let's do that live because I'm sure the whole fucking audience gives a shit.
Yeah.
About the tracking. Hold on.
I'm assuming you sent it post office.
UPS.
UPS. Oh.
Let's see. UPS.
It could still make it here because they're the last ones to
I don't know if I should show this because it might show your address. Let me do this in a different tab.
I don't think it'll show my address, but also I live in South Dakota. There's not a whole lot of people here, so.
Let's see. Let me put my tracking number in. Jesus Christ, I can't even read this shit. Hold on.
That sign can't hurt me. I can't read. If it's UPS, it could still be here today. So.
1Z. Jesus Christ, they put these numbers so small on here. Hold on a second. Y'all gonna get to see my my project glasses when I sit here and work on fucking custom shit. Look at this shit. See, I put glasses on top of my fucking glasses so I can see shit up close. I am old, okay? You guys realize I'm almost fucking 50.
I understand. I was blind as a bat for a long time.
This will make you feel better, Matt. I had to go to the chiropractor yesterday after work because I moved the wrong way and threw out my back at 35.
Oh, I've been there. Oh my God, it's not even typing?
No.
Fuck you. I just sat there and typed all this shit. I wasn't even fucking looking. Z B 8 C 75
Echo Papa Martian 79.
Kowloon, one of your three messages, one of your three chats is correct. I can't tell you which one. Sioux Falls. It should be here tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
I don't know why it says Monday. I don't believe that. It should be here tomorrow if it's at Sioux Falls.
I mean, I dropped it off fucking like around lunchtime on fucking Monday. And it's UPS, you know?
UPS is usually the best one by far.
The what?
UPS is the best one by far.
Yeah.
I don't trust USPS. I usually send stuff that way because it's cheaper, but
okay. Yes, it was there today. Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll fucking be there tomorrow.
Tomorrow is the release date, so.
Yeah. Well, I hope you like them. Like I said, I'm not Jared, but I'm
right.
decent.
Right. I was just telling JB that I was judging those Invincible figures harshly as an expert on custom Invincible figures.
I saw that. Yeah. You are the expert. I haven't even gotten a fucking tracking number yet for my Super Command costume that I fucking ordered. For an action figure, not for me. Not that there's anything wrong with me or if I wanted to order a fucking Superman costume.
I was just imagining you show up like,
okay.
I was just imagining you showing up a chat in a Ruby's like Superman costume.
Superman costume.
Hey, well, aren't you going to Comic-Con later?
Now, me? No, we went to a Comic-Con last week.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
No,
I thought you were going.
No. Well, first of all, back in the 90s, when I used to go to a lot of comic book conventions and shit, dressing up was not really a thing back then. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't. There might have, like, on occasion, you might have seen somebody, but it wasn't very common. So it's not something that I did, and nowadays I wouldn't do that shit anyway. So. No, that would never. No. Mm-mm. Although now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should ask my wife, hey, babe, you want me to get a Superman costume? You know what I'm saying?
Ask her if she wants to get a Supergirl costume.
Nice. I like that.
Sweet home Alabama.
Woohoo! But anyway.
No, have her get a Wonder Woman one.
Yeah, I haven't even. How long does it take him to send those things out when you order one of those?
It took about a week for him to send mine out, but he did eventually send it out. And once it did ship, it shipped pretty quickly.
Okay, because I ordered it on Saturday. I ordered that. I ordered a head sculpt, which that I already got tracking on. Will be here either tomorrow or Saturday. And then I ordered all my my water slide decals for the S symbol, because I'm doing because with the nobody in the chat, by the way, right now gives a shit. They're like, this is not the geek chat, you motherfuckers.
It is. It says right there, guns and geeks.
But I'm doing with the Dr. Spectrum one, I'm doing a Superboy.
Okay.
So, because I wanted to do something with him. So I ordered some a whole page of fucking water slide decals of different Superman shields. So anyway, I was like, oh, I got to do something with the other fucking figure. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do a Superboy. So anyway, all right, let's get back to like geek or non-geek related stuff. Another bill being signed. Oh, did y'all see this one? They fucking wanted to increase the NFA tax to $4,709 because I guess that's what the inflation would be. If you added inflation, that's what the $200 tax stamp would be in today's money compared to 1933, 34. Sorry, brain fart. Yeah, that's not gonna fucking happen. But
no, actually, I think we have a pretty good chance to. They got several big, beautiful lawsuits from the. I think the NRA is actually part of it too. Was it the GOA or the FPC that actually started the lawsuit? I think it was GOA and NRA.
NRA, okay.
I don't know why NRA hasn't been relevant for a long time, but
they have not. I think that's why they're doing this shit, is because they're trying to get relevant again.
Last I heard, the NRA wasn't on any of them.
Oh, well, maybe they're not.
I don't know. I saw something about them being attached to one of them.
Maybe they attached themselves to it after the fact. Like, please let us be in on this so we can say we're relevant.
Probably. We gotta get some more donations so that we can buy luxury cars and suits. Yeah.
Fucking retards. Fuck them. Yeah. Fuck the NRA. It's one thing I have in common with anti-gunners. We both don't like the NRA for very different reasons.
Yeah, not real activists.
But we both don't like the NRA. So there you go. We have something in common. Yeah. Man, I fell down a rabbit hole for the last week. So I listen to a lot of I usually listen to podcasts and shit, whatever, on the way to work, on the way home. When I do at work, I spend a lot of time driving around in the fucking patrol car. That's just what I end up doing a lot. And I don't necessarily like it. It's fine, but whatever.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about, because you.
I
do it. Too much details. But I spend more time doing, patrol car duty than anybody else does. And so I'll put on a fucking podcast on my phone while I'm driving around, just instead of listening to the radio or something like that. And I fell in this fucking rabbit hole of religious people having debates with secular humanists, right? And everybody knows what I'm talking about. Andrew Wilson from the Whatever podcast and all that shit. He does this shit a lot too. It's not just him. There's a lot of people. This is an ongoing debate between fucking religious people who are mostly on the right and conservative, and secular humanists, which are a bunch of left-wing fucking atheists. Anyway, somehow I listened to a debate, and now that's all that fucking because I listen on YouTube, and that's all they fucking recommend now. So I'm always like, I need to click on. Okay, this one sounds interesting. I somehow stumbled upon this. My first question is to everybody in here and people out there in the chat. If you want to answer this as well, feel free. First of all, what do y'all think of Andrew Wilson? Because he shows up in a lot of these fucking debates.
I don't know the names.
Huh?
He's an asshole, but he's a beast, man. He can debate and make people look fucking dumber than a box of rocks.
Yeah.
And Mart is a fucking whip.
His debate tactic is semantics. Like that. Yeah. That's his thing. I've noticed the couple of times, and it doesn't happen often, but the couple of times out of all these debates that he goes to, that if it ever gets like he will fucking like force the conversation into an entire structure of semantics
and secular
literally for 3 hours. Like he'll kill a 3-hour chat just arguing about semantics. And when he's doing that, he's really, really good at fucking showing how stupid the other side is. What I've noticed is that when the debate moves out of semantics, right, he gets a lot less impressive. He's not as good. He always tries to bring it. He always tries to bring it back to semantics because he's really good at that. He's one of these people that I would describe as he understands the nuance and essence of kind of modern debate theory better than anybody else I've ever seen, and understands how just not that he doesn't have enormous amounts of knowledge about other shit too, because he does. You can hear it when he talks about these semantics. He can't just talk about semantics. You can't just say semantics, right? Like you have to know what the fuck you're talking about in any particular debate, so that you understand the minutia of the topics that you're going on about semantics about. But he knows a lot about the specific topics he gets into and the semantics surrounding those topics. Once you get out of the weeds of the semantics, he's much less effective. You know what I mean? But anyway,
he's destroyed that asshole Destiny multiple times. Yeah. Even the other assholes out there.
I was just wondering, because I don't particularly like nor dislike the guy, but I do find his debates funny, like because he understands the concept of debating better than anybody I've ever seen.
You know, on his website, he actually offers a class of master debater, and he'll teach you how to debate like him.
Bet you he is a master debater.
His wife can hold. Have you ever seen his wife debate? She can fucking hold her own too.
No, I don't even know who his wife is. I mean, I know she's some author and shit, but I don't know. No, I was just curious because a lot of these debates that I fucking end up listening to and watching, you know, he pops up in them, or he fucking gets mentioned a lot. Anytime the debate has to do with, you know, like right
circular logic
when it comes to secularists, he gets brought up a lot, or he's a part of a lot of those debates or whatever. So anyway, I was just wondering what people thought about him. Like I said, I don't particularly like the guy, or I don't dislike the guy, but I find him entertaining at least.
He's done a couple of Jubilee debates where it was like him and 25 leftists or some shit. So
I watched a couple. I don't think I've seen any I don't think I've seen any he was in, but I have watched those Jubilee one something versus 25 something else or whatever.
Right.
I've seen it. But no, I guess my thing is like, and I'm curious because I know, like, you know, we got a broad variety of people in the audience as far as where people fall on religious and secular views. But one thing I've noticed in all these debates is the idea, like the biggest idea between, I mean, well, we can call them left and right, but really it comes down to people who are religious versus people who are secular, is the idea of where morals come from. And I've not heard either side make the proper argument. Like, everybody on the religious side says we get our morals from God. Like, God instilled morals on humanity. And secular people, secular humanists say we got our morals because we're human. Our morals are ingrained into us. And one side is definitely more right than the other, right? Like, I think the religious argument has they're much closer to being right. I mean, like, I think the end result is the same, right? Like, with where I would fall, just for different reasons. But secularists are all fucking wrong. Look, dude, humans are not moral by birth, right? Like, society after society after society has proven that is not the fucking case. Like, we have no inherent morals in us. What we have in us is, I mean, if you want to talk about what we're born with inherently, it's self-interest. Like, that's all we as human beings are born with. That's the only thing inherent in us, is we have self-interest. We learn morals as we grow older for a variety of reasons, because that's what we're told, or because we learn that's how you fit in with society and with culture and the country you live in, or whatever it is, right? And you learn your morals from you can learn your morals from any place. You can learn it from religion. You can learn it from your parents. You can learn it from your friends. You can learn it from society. You can learn it from school. More than likely, you learn your fucking morals from all those places as you grow up. You pull your morals as you mature from a fucking infant into an adult. And then even while you're adult, you're still learning, because morals is not something that just stops getting learned, once you've, hit adult maturity as a human being, right? You continue to learn morals, because, again, morals are an external force. There's nothing internal about it, and there's nothing inherent about morals at all. And like I said, I think the religious side of the argument is a little bit more right, in the sense that they're like it is an external force. Their external force, though, is God, that somehow God ingrains morals in us after we're born, which is not true, because God doesn't instill anything in us. God's just like, these are the morals I have said you should live by, and then you either accept them or you don't. But it's a lot closer to the truth than the fucking secularists are like, oh, well, we know killing's wrong because we're human. No, humans don't fucking know that shit. Like, have you looked in a history book? Like, the reason we have the morals we do of, like, don't kill and don't steal and don't rape and all those things are not because we're fucking humans, because humans would do that shit. If you just fucking let a group of humans fucking grow up in the wild and never tell them different, they'd be fucking killing and raping everybody. Like, that's not inherent in humanity, which is just a stupid fucking argument. It's like the secular humanists are fucking retards. Like, they really are. Like, this idea that we just know not to do bad things because we're human. No, we fucking don't. If a human being is not raised to believe those things, they will not fucking believe those things. And there's still fucking cultures all over this planet now that are absolute proof that your morals change depending on, or your lack of morals changes depending on fucking the society you are raised in, or the religion you are raised in, or, whatever those external moral forces are that exert themselves on you throughout your life and through the course of your maturing. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a stupid fucking argument. Oh, we're just good people because we're fucking human. No, we're fucking not, dude. And I'm sorry. You go back and you look at fucking every fucking society and every set of morals that has ever fucking existed throughout humanity, right? All sets of morals. Some morals come from certain cultures, certain fucking kings, certain religions, you know, whatever the thing is that instills morals on a group of people, right? Which is just a lot of different things. I mean, historically, it's primarily, I think the thing that's instilled more morals on people than anything else throughout history has been some form of religion, right? You know, whether it's Christianity or Islam or, you know, some sort of fucking, you know, Egyptian deist fucking, you know, whatever it is. The Greek gods instilled morals on the Greek people. The Roman gods, you know, back before, you know, they fucking, you know, Constantine converted to fucking Christianity, right? Like the Romans got their morals from their gods, and like, so I mean, religion's probably instilled more morals than anything else, but that you can argue that's because humans seek to be a part of something bigger and figure this out, whatever the fucking thing is, right? Like, morals are an external force. They're not inherent in human beings. And without a doubt, as somebody who, and I, as everybody is well aware, I am not religious. I'm not a fan of religion. Organized religion, I think it's bullshit. Okay? Not a fan of it. However, I also have common sense, and there's nothing that has brought a better set of morals to fucking humanity than Judeo-Christian morals. It is without a doubt the best set of morals that has ever been fucking put on culture in the history of the fucking world. You can disagree with a lot of it. You can say you don't believe in God or the Christian God or whatever, right? But you cannot argue that the Western world is founded by Judeo-Christian morals and values.
Yeah, y'all know, everyone knows I'm a Christian.
So, like, there is no better set of morals that has existed in human history that I can see. Now, that's my opinion. I'm not stating that as absolute fact. I believe it to be a fact, but I understand some people would disagree and say, no, I like fucking, I don't know, fucking the Huns morals or some shit. Like, I'm sure there's some people out there got different opinions, but results matter. And if you look at the end result of roughly, let's say, give or take 600 years of Judeo-Christian values essentially ruling the world and creating the modern West, and where those societies are compared to every other society on the fucking planet, I think there's a pretty clear path there that Judeo-Christian values and morals are pretty goddamn good. They ain't perfect, but they're pretty goddamn good, pretty much better than anything else we've ever seen. Right? I mean, you can disagree. I know there's people out there in the audience who are not fucking, who aren't Christians. Again, I'm not religious at all. But I have enough self-awareness and common sense to be like, yeah, but those are still good values. Like, it doesn't matter whether or not I'm a part of that religion. I enjoy being a part of a society that was created because of those morals and values. And I think it's pretty goddamn good. I mean, we do sit here and bitch every day on the fucking chat about the shit we don't like. That doesn't mean I'd rather have it any other fucking way. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty goddamn glad we were founded by Judeo-Christian values, that the West in general was shaped by Judeo-Christian values. You know, I wouldn't want to deal with you know, with any other sets of values that I've seen evidenced in the fucking world, you know, whilst reading a history book. Fuck no. Sure as shit not Islamist. Fucking wouldn't want to live in that world. Wouldn't have wanted to live in, you know, under the fucking morals and values of that were, you know, instilled upon people during the time of ancient Greece. Like, they were pretty good. They were really good, actually, for the time, but they're not as good as the morals and values we have as first world societies today. You know? True. So, I don't know, man. I just fell down this rabbit hole for like the last week. So now, like, that's all I'm thinking about all the time. You know how you do that shit? Like, you fall down a fucking rabbit hole, you start fucking get inundated, and fucking YouTube or whatever social media platform you use, like says, oh, you watch this, you'll like this. Let me give you more of this and this and this. And then next thing you know, you're just fucking thinking about the same goddamn thing all the time because YouTube won't stop showing you the same shit all the time.
Yeah. Most of the shit that popped up with me is, stuff about Christianity or different people that I watch that are hilarious. Like, what's his name? Jay DeLay or some shit. That dude that was a prisoner, but he's all tatted up.
Oh, JD DeLay.
Yeah, there you go. Where a buddy of his created an AI with him, with Bigfoot and Yeti, where they were throwing chomos into the wood chipper. That shit was fucking hilarious. You bring me chomos for the chippy? Throw them in feet first.
He was also on the Unsubscribe podcast.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. It was an interesting episode.
I hadn't seen that one. I think one of the only unsubscribed episodes I've ever seen was the one that had what's his face? Gary Plichet, how you say his name? It had his son on there.
That was another good one.
Where he was talking about his dad, and he brought the shirt that his dad was wearing that day, and brought other shit, his like fishing license and some shit. I don't know, but it was interesting listening to him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is.
No.
It's peanut butter jelly time.
It is.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
It's time for me to go hang out with my wife for a while. Go chill. Go relax. We're both off tomorrow. We're going to go and hang out, watch some TV, eat dinner, and probably then go to bed so we can get up and do nothing tomorrow because neither one of us want to do anything.
Understandable.
This is the day off.
Yep, day off. And we both work this weekend, so yeah. We have the same schedule this week. We were both off on Sunday and we're both off tomorrow. So
gotta love that.
So anyway, all right, we're gonna get out of here. We'll be back same time tomorrow, same Matt time, same Matt channel. See you guys then, where we may end up talking a little bit about Fantastic Four, I'm sure, because I will have just seen it. But that is gonna do it for today. Deuces, yo, shall not pee in fridge, all that good shit, and we will, of course, see you guys later. Take it easy, guys.